How to make Italian bread salad. Let's get into it. First, we're going to grab a cookie sheet, line it with tin foil, and spray it with some Pam spray or grease it with oil, whatever you got. Then we're going to put it to the side for a second. Next, we're going to take some Italian bread and cut it into about 1-inch thick slices like this. Line your bread onto your cookie sheet as so. Next, you want to take about a tablespoon of oil and brush it on or pour it on to each side of your bread like this. Then with your hands, just brush it on like this to make sure it goes all over the bread. Flip your bread over and repeat this step on that side as well. 1 tablespoon of oil. Broil your bread for at least 1 to 2 minutes on each side or until both sides are lightly golden and crispy. When your bread is boiled nice and golden crispy like this, take it out of the oven and let it cool down fully. While your bread's cooling down, you want to grab 1 whole cucumber and slice it into rounds about 1/8 of an inch thick. Once you've cut up your whole cucumber, take your rounds and put them into a medium to large size bowl. And yes, I will be cutting up the rest of this whole cucumber. Next, we're going to cut 1 onion. First, cut the ends off both sides, and then you want to cut straight through the end, just like this. We're going to cut it, keep the stem facing you, and we're going to cut this way into thin slices. That way when you cut your onion, it'll look like this. I'm not sure if you can see it, but the lines are straight clear. So when you peel them apart, it'll fall apart like this into each individual layer. That's what we want. Once you've got your whole onion cut into your individual layers, add that to your cucumbers. And next, we're going to cut up about 4 to 6 plum tomatoes into roughly about 1-inch pieces. Add your diced tomatoes to your cucumbers and onions. When your bread has fully cooled down, you want to take a piece and start breaking it into roughly 1-inch pieces. You can use a knife and cut it up as well, but I found that using my hand is just a lot easier. Now, if you're not planning on serving this immediately, just leave it to the side and leave it in your pan, because this will get soggy. So I would suggest doing this and putting it in your bowl at the very last second. It's actually me for now. I am just going to leave it in my pan actually. Now again, once your bread is all broken up into 1-inch pieces roughly, leave it to the side until the very last moment. Getting back to our tomatoes, you want to grate about half a cup of fresh Parmesan cheese. If you are ready to serve immediately, here is where you would add the breadcrumbs. Then after you've added the breadcrumbs, you want to mix everything well to combine. Feel free to drizzle some balsamic vinegar as well as some olive oil on it and enjoy.